Hello world. Yeah, it's me back at it one more gangster for you. So today we got another episode of Take It on the Chin and Keep Kicking. You hear me? You getting your feelings about it if you want to, but we trying to be more acceptable about this thing called life, you hear me? And you can't control now the person's perspective about what they choose to do or what they choose to disclose from you or whatever. However they coming. You take them and you keep on kicking like it is. Or, you know, you get the fuck on. Now, this man, he supposedly had this stepdaughter for 17 years or whatever. And I'm saying, now we taking accountability for stepping in as a stepdad or village chief, mayor, whoever you plan to be in somebody's so-called life. You know, if you want to make that child a better productive child or better person all the way around the board, without all the guilt, hurt, and trauma that motherfucker got to go through in their lifetime, regardless if you plan on being there or not. So I want you to hear this audio, you hear me? Because it ain't really a video, but it's audio. Now I want you to think about how everybody's supposed to be feeling about this. Is the man wrong for trying to be a stand-in? Is he wrong? Is the mother wrong? Is the child wrong for letting the mother coerce her into trying to get a family day, but in all words of Dick Gregory, huh? You know the mom was fucking the baby daddy the whole time. Or she just wanted to kick you in your ass, make sure that you knew that when you were a child, at the end, supposedly, because the child about to move on with their life. Or you just wanted to hurt the man that tried to help you make your way in life because he didn't get you everything that you asked him for while you while he was there. People are so inconsiderate of others' feelings. You hear me? But he did step up to the plate and try to be the man for that child. You hear me? Wow. Either the father was incarcerated or whatever the father might have been going through. That's a down bad piece of woman. That's a down bad piece. You hear me? Now, the man was a stand up nigga. He tried to hold his ground. You hear me? And tried to love on you with your sour ass the whole time. But you tried to spit in his face after he did all what he could do. Try to make your ass comfortable, unappreciative. This the world we gotta come living into today, today's society. Spitting that man face after 18 motherfucking years, damn near was the father figure in that child life. You hear me? That child still ain't making decisions on their own, but at the same time, you want that fly on the wall shit. Put that bug in that baby ear when that baby probably would have never thought about sending a regular dad there, but probably did want to see both of them there. But all you have to do is buy him a ticket since he bought his own ticket. All you have to do is buy the baby dad a ticket since you demanded him be there. You demanded him be there. You hear me? That's not, it's not close to being right in my eyes. Close to being right in my book. You hear me? But everybody got their own destination to make it to, you know. Hopefully, you come out well with it, baby. I don't know. It's just the thought about you had to put the bug in the baby ear right before the baby graduated or whatnot to tear this man heart up. You hear me about his child? He done raised this child for 18 years. This baby father probably don't know shit about this child, or I don't know. I don't know how long he been in the child life or was active with the child before you kicked him to the fucking curb first. You hear me? Because you want the child with a better life than what you seen coming out the regular father. You hear me? Don't make everybody else pay for the mistakes you chose to make in your life. You hear me? And that's what you did. You made that man pay for the choices you chose to make. You hear me? All the letdowns could have happened. The nights without no lights at the house could have been. You hear me? The lights you might have been hoeing and sleeping, running the streets. All this, with a child or with children. I don't know how many children they had, but at the same time, that's not close to being civilized. When we gonna get some civilization with us? You hear me? I'm quite sure with my people. Quite sure. Cause we the only ones struggling going through this shit, yeah, like that. You know, cause white man, he ain't about to put up with this shit. He about to drop you off, drop his child off, and drop himself off, and at the end, you hear me? And I don't know why that is, but that's because of the trauma they put their children through too. But that's a story for another day. I'm sticking to what I know. You know. So I want y'all, leave a answer in the comments of how you might have perceived this or think about that. You know what I mean? And the next time I run across an episode like this, we'll check into it, right quick. Thank you and have a blessed day.